Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel where I make things in SFML using C++. This series is all about the fun projects I get to work on and is currently about one of my fan games, Blupi Empire. One of the first things I noticed recently when testing out the game is that the possible actions for each Blupi are carried on to the next selected Blupi. That's bad. Blupi, drop those tomatoes.
Yes, Master. Ha!
No, not you, Blupi. I wanted Blupi to do that.
You're crazy.
A very simple solution is to make sure that the non-selected Blupis don't add buttons to the taskbar just because they have something to do. Also, selecting another Blupi will now clear the button list. There, much better. Grow those tomatoes. Pick up a bomb. Eat those tomatoes. Use that boat. Work, work, work. Another simple bug I noticed is that Blupi is not always on a background layer when he is taking haven in his house. Aside from Blupi's creepy moment, I think the next thing to do is add a progress bar to the selected Blupi. He has a health bar to tell us his energy level, so the reasonable thing to do is also add a progress bar to tell us how much of a task he has completed. Nice. You know what's missing? Trees, and rocks, and flowers, and maybe some decorations that make no sense. But for now, we'll add trees. Whoa, I'll say this, it certainly adds to the scene quite a bit. Also, I don't know if the trees should be slanted or forced into an upright position. Upright is more realistic, but this looks interesting. I'll try both ways to see what it looks like. One problem with making the trees upright is that they don't always reach the ground, and the tree bunches are much more likely to have this problem also. The solution would be either to let the trees sink down lower, or let them be rotated. I'm not sure which one to choose. Upright or angled? Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. For now, I'm going to leave that be easy to switch between the two and move on to fixing the issues with layering. The trees really should be behind stuff like houses, gardens, and tomatoes. Otherwise, it's just a big mess. Done. Out of curiosity, let's see what it looks like with pine trees. Whoa, I am truly impressed, and I'm not saying that to brag. This is nice. I can really feel the vibe of woodsiness right now. Are you satisfied, Blupi?
Yes, I'm satisfied.
Great. Let's cut it down. Thanks again to Jesse Savoy for rendering the Blupi chopping animation, hammering animation, and bare tree graphic. He helps a lot with rendering stuff, so thanks again. What?
Okay.
That's better.
Let's go.
Next. Do you see this Jeep here? Let's make this Jeep usable. Ready and go. Are you having fun, Blupi? Yes! Well, too bad. I'm gonna fix it. Nope. Try again. That's better. This world is getting a little crowded. I could either extend the level size, which is intended, or remove something for now. Blupi, I'm going to remove your house. Okay. Well then, how about I just remove this shed?
No way.
Well, I've got to get rid of something, Blupi. Maybe if I just... Well, if you're going to be that way about it, I won't remove anything. I'll just have to assume the people who will be making levels for this will provide a large enough world to avoid clutter. Because I don't always mention everything that I add to this game, I decided to keep a record of these changes in a file called changes.txt on the GitHub repository. As usual, before we finish up, I would like to share with you a few verses from the Bible. Romans 3:19. Now we know that what things soever the law saith, it saith to them who are under the law, that every mouth may be stopped, and all the world may become guilty before God. James 2:10. For whosoever shall keep the whole law, and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all. Romans 3:20. Therefore, by the deeds of the law, there shall no flesh be justified in his sight, for by the law is the knowledge of sin. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified when I release new videos about the fun things I get to work on. Goodbye for now.